Sheikh Ahmed Sirhindi was born in the year 1563 in the Indian town of Sirhind during the reign of the Mughal Empire. During his youth, he left his hometown and traveled to the Mughal capital of Delhi in order to complete his religious studies. Due to his eloquence and his vast knowledge of the Quran, Sheikh Ahmed soon became a famous preacher. He was fearless in his preaching, and he used his platform as an Imam to criticize the tyranny of the Mughal king known as Akbar. Akbar publicly proclaimed himself to be a god and demanded that the people worship him. He also demolished mosques and ordered his own temples to be built in their place. As a result of his open criticism of Akbar, Sheikh Ahmed was thrown into prison. During his time in prison, Ahmed Sirhindi taught hundreds of Hindu inmates about the religion of Islam and called on them to abandon the worship of idols and kings. As a result of his preaching, hundreds of Hindus embraced the religion of Islam. Sheikh Ahmed was eventually released from prison after the death of Akbar. After being released from prison, Sheikh Ahmed's popularity increased, and he gained an even larger following, which now included Mughal princes and generals. After noticing his popularity, the new Mughal king known as Jahangir invited Sheikh Ahmed to his palace. When Sheikh Ahmed arrived at Jahangir's palace, he refused to perform the royal ritual of bowing to the ruler, as it was against the Islamic belief that only God is worthy of worship. Jahangir was furious, and he ordered him to bow according to the royal etiquette. Sheikh Ahmed replied, "I have never prostrated to anyone except Allah, and I will never do so." Because of his defiance, Sheikh Ahmed was imprisoned for a second time. When news of Sheikh Ahmed's imprisonment reached the public, a massive anti-Mughal rebellion erupted across the empire. This rebellion was led by the Mughal army general known as Muhammad Khan, who was one of the followers of Sheikh Ahmed. The rebels managed to break into Sheikh Ahmed's prison and released him by force. The rebels then asked Sheikh Ahmed to become the new king of India, but he refused and stated, "The dervish does not desire the empire, nor does he like sedition and corruption. My imprisonment is for a noble cause. You people should obey the king." Ahmed Sirhindi then mediated between King Jahangir and the rebels. As a result, Jahangir pardoned the rebels, released Sheikh Ahmed from jail, and appointed him as a close advisor. During his time as an advisor to King Jahangir, Sheikh Ahmed managed to convince him to abolish un-Islamic laws such as prostrating to the king. He also convinced him to rebuild mosques which had been demolished during the reign of his father and to release all political prisoners. Sheikh Ahmed Sirhindi eventually left the Mughal government and dedicated the last years of his life to writing and preaching. He called for social reforms and preached against drug use, gambling, and the hoarding of wealth. Sheikh Ahmed also wrote many books on subjects such as monotheism, good manners, Sufism, human nature, and poetry. Sheikh Ahmed Sirhindi passed away in the year 1624.